what's going on?
Well, in the end, sweetheart, your mom knew that she knew what you really needed was to be with the one person who loved you as much as she did. So she made me your legal guardian, not Todd.
That's not possible.
Check it out.
Is this really true? I mean, after everything that happened between
I know.
you and
I
Mom.
was as surprised as you are.
You'd be out there.
My brother's about to come into something very valuable.
Must be. You'd rather go back to Landview to get it than to stay here and make sure that time bomb in your head doesn't go off and kill you.
Oh, this isn't an it, Doc. It's a girl.
Well, like I said, your mom, she knew how much you and I loved each other, and I guess that's why she changed her mind.
I never expected her to do this.
I know, sweetheart, but it's all right there in black and white. I mean, this is what your mom wanted.
Oh, the hell it is. This is a fake. It's gotta be. Hey, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let go of her. Let go of her. Get out of my house, man.
The will's not real.
It's real. Your mom had Eli draw it up.
Oh, well, in that case, if Eli drew it up, it's legit, certainly.
He was a lawyer.
Is that better or worse than being a killer?
Look, Dad, please just tell me the truth. Is this really what Mom wanted from me?
Listen, why don't you just admit it, Rayburn, that this is a scam you and your brother cooked up?
I take it the girl you're referring to is Danielle.
If all is going according to my plan, my brother and Todd are debating a certain document I drew up, leaving custody of Dani to Ross.
So you and Ross are in this together?
My original plan was blown apart when the cops caught on to me. I had to adapt.
And involve Danielle.
Seemed like the most lucrative option, because Todd Manning will pay dearly to hold on to his little girl.
Look, dude, I didn't even know about the will until after Eli died.
So you say.
It's the truth. Look, the only reason they sent me a copy of it is because my name is mentioned.
So you just got this?
Yes, that's how I found out your mom had passed away. And I can't believe she's gone.
Oh, God.
All right, we're gonna settle this with one phone call here.
Look, you are the memorial service.
We'll do it later. I need you right now.
Missed you so much.
Missed you too.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to be together forever. We're going to finally have the life that your mother wanted us to have.
How are you gonna pull that off, Ross? You're wanted by the Seattle police. Last I heard, the Washington State Penitentiary system was not a great place to raise a kid.
He's right. If the cops find you, they're gonna arrest you.
How are you gonna raise her from inside a jail cell?
Hey, I got here as soon as I could. What's going on?
Hello, Blair.
What the hell are you doing here? I left you in a police station in Tahiti. You're supposed to be in custody.
Forget about that stuff. He's saying this is Taya's will, and that she left custody of Dani to him.
What? Todd, that is not what she wanted. Now, she was very, very clear when she had Eli draw these papers up. Todd, her father, was supposed to have custody. In case something ever happened to you, she named me as legal guardian. You weren't even in the picture.
You sure about that?
Yeah, Taya and I talked about it up until the time that I actually signed that.
Then you actually read the will?
No, I didn't read it because it wasn't my will to read.
Well, if you had, you might have noticed that you were mentioned as the emergency guardian, but only if something happened to me.
I wrote Blair's name in the will as guardian. Then when I went to get Taya a pen to sign it, I switched the papers. Taya had no idea she'd signed custody of Danielle over to Ross.
It's kind of convenient, isn't it, that Taya and Eli are the only ones who know what was actually in the will. They're dead.
Yes, I truly have to agree with you.
Yeah, of course you would. No wonder you spent so much time with this guy. You're as cold as he is.
How did you and your brother manage to pull this one off, Ross?
What off? It's a legal document.
Oh,
No one fakes those.
It's not fake. It's all real.
Okay, one of you's lying. Who is it? Hey, just tell me the truth. Mom deserves that. She didn't sign two wills and make two completely separate decisions on what's supposed to happen to me.
calm down. We will work this out, all right? Don't you worry. I don't care what is written there. I promised Taya that I would be a mother to Dani, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Got it? Call the cops, Todd.
Come on, dude. Don't call call the cops. Think of Dani.
I am thinking of her. It's gone on long enough.
No, you can't.
I have to, honey. I'm sorry.
Just let your father do what he's got.
You promised you wouldn't call the police.
And I meant it, but that was before you pulled out this bogus will to try to take you away.
No, please don't do this. Don't send me to jail.
John, I'm so sorry.
McBain.
Hey, you were right about Ross Rayburn.
What's going on, Manning?
Just get over here right now.
Yeah.
And honey, I know you're scared, but everything's gonna be
Don't tell me everything's gonna be okay. You shouldn't have called the police. How could you do that?
No choice. There's no way Blair and I can let Ross take you away from us.
Yeah, and we're gonna call John. John's gonna go over here and he'll sort all of this out.
But what's gonna happen to you? They're gonna send you to jail.
It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
What happens after Ross gets custody of Danielle? He just hands her back over to you and you sell her back to Todd and the two of you split the take?
Something like that.
Eli, this is not what Taya wanted for her daughter.
If it were, do you think I'd have to doctor the will?
Look, this isn't some inheritance. You're playing with someone's life, exploiting a grief-stricken, traumatized girl. Someone your brother claims he loves, that you claim that you love. And you don't even care.
Don't you think it's a little late for moral qualms, Doctor, after what you did to Taya?
Look, Taya isn't...
Taya isn't what?
How can I not worry about you? You're my dad. Mom's dead. You raised me. I love you now. I can't watch you go to jail.
Danny, shh. Listen, I know this might not seem like it, but it is going to be for the best.
How can you say that?
Okay, let's just think about Ross, all right? Let's think back about when we were in Seattle, how he held us hostage.
Oh, he was desperate.
Don't make excuses.
Yeah, and he might be desperate right now. Look at him. Him being here right now, and what he did with your mother's will is wrong. He shouldn't even be here.
No, Dad, you have to run. You have to go before the police get here. Dad, you have to go.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy. Why don't you run? You should take Dani with you. And you could involve her in a near-fatal shootout. And you can disappear and we'll all live happily ever after.
Okay. Stop. No. You know what? He's right. He's right. Honey,
No, he's not. You
right.
have to keep running.
No. Listen to me, kiddo. I'm gonna be fine. Okay? It's time that I face the music. It really is. But I promise you, I will never turn my back on you again.
Kelly, dear. Fine.
What were you just about to say about Taya?
Look, all I was going to say is, Taya isn't an issue anymore. But Danielle is an innocent young girl.
You know what? Fine. This isn't all making you a little too uncomfortable. You don't have to do it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can turn around, walk right through those doors, and forget any of this ever happened.
What about your injuries?
As you pointed out, they have a staff of doctors here.
But this is a hospice. They're not equipped.
They're gonna have to figure out a way.
So what you're saying is, I can walk just right outside of that door. I can be done with you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. However, it would be a whole lot smarter if you just did what I want. Fix me up, Doc. Take care of my head. And I will never bother you again.
You know, this whole I won't run, I'm going to stay and face the music bit's very noble, but I'm not buying it. The only reason you're not going to run is because you're going to get caught. Hey, John, here he is. Here's your felon. Go ahead and arrest him.
Well, Rayburn, I don't know what you did to get released from custody in Tahiti, but I don't think it's going to work with the Seattle authorities.
Rosa Rayburn?
No, officer, please don't. Please don't come. He's not even trying to run.
It's gonna be okay.
Hey, John, here. He tried to pass this off as Taya's will, so in Seattle, some of them you can charge him with fraud.
Okay. Yeah, can you get me the Seattle PD? Tell them we got a fugitive in custody.